Today we are starting our 1,300-kilometer road trip from Montreal to Halifax.
But first, road trip food.
Right there, Golden Arches.
Bonne journée.
Merci. Okay, so because we live in Kenya and don't have McDonald's, like we always appreciate like a good McDonald's breakfast sandwich and like
the best.
And if you can go before 11, get the chicken one. Like this is so
It's basically
so
a McChicken patty for those who know, and just in an English muffin.
This is so good. Now we are heading to the United States because the road is more interesting than crossing Canada.
Much more.
So yeah,
See you
in another
along the
country.
way. Say less, feeling so blessed. Everything's easy like a Sunday morning. Yeah, bet. Thrift store best. Dressed to impress, make them say.
So we're just about to cross the border from Canada to the United States, and it's always funny because they're like, where you live? I'm like, Kenya, but I'm Canadian. Going from Canada to Canada through the US, but I'm staying less than 24 hours. And I always feel like it's suspicious. We'll see how it goes this time.
You do the talking, I do the talking, you do the talking.
Why are you so stressed?
All the time.
It's not stressful, babe.
I know. Hi.
Hello. How are you? Just you two today?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you two off to?
Just to Bangor.
Or?
Going to Target, going to Chick-Fil-A.
All the stuff we don't have.
Got Chick-Fil-A up there?
No.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. So that went well. You didn't even ask where we were living anyway, but like it's so funny because every time we cross to the United States at the US border, people are just so much nicer than when we cross back at the Canadian border back in our own country.
Which is basically like the opposite of the stereotype, because like Canadians are supposed to be super friendly, but we always find the US border so much friendlier. They joke with ya. In Canada, apparently they don't like jokes. So next stop is finding gas because it actually is cheaper across the border, and fun drinks. You'll understand what I mean by fun drinks when you see them. So by fun drinks, I mean Ghost looks really fun, but all the no sugar energy drinks that we normally can't get in Canada, now we've imported some, but not a whole lot, and
True Fruit.
These you can't get in Canada, I don't think. Maybe that changed. They're frozen peanut butter, no, frozen banana with peanut butter and chocolate. I'm talking too long, bye. It's a big day for this car. So this car actually used to be mine before we moved to Kenya, and then my mother-in-law took over the lease. But we take this car every single year at Christmas, drive it to Nova Scotia and back, and she drives it a lot. And in 4 years, was it at least 4 years? 5 years? Five. In 5 years, we just rolled over the 100,000 kilometer spot on the odometer. That's a lot of mileage.
I have to say this year in North America is pretty depressing because it should be like -5 and snowing with snow everywhere and being all beautiful and stuff, but instead it's 5 degrees, raining, gray, and yeah, it just makes us moody. But on the plus side, we just made it to Bangor for lunch and we're eating the good stuff. And just like that, we made it to Chick-Fil-A to eat the best fried chicken sandwich in the entire world. And yes, I stand by this statement.
How we doing today, guys?
Very good.
Perfect. Glad to hear it. And here we are. Sauces and everything right in the bag, okay?
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, guys.
Guys, the employees at Chick-Fil-A are just so nice. Like, you have to come here to like see it. It's impressive.
Honestly, this is the perfect simple sandwich. Spicy chicken and 2 pickles. That's all it is. But it is so good. You don't need anything else.
Well, that was crispy, just spicy enough, the perfect lunch to keep us going on a rainy day. So we made it to our hotel slash Airbnb for the night, like in the middle of like the town of Bangor. Super cute. Bunch of little bars and restaurants. There's still a Christmas tree around. Now let's see if we can get into to our room.
so give you a short room tour. We are in a place, I think it's called the Phoenix, and it's on Airbnb. They're just kind of like hotel rooms. So we have a nice little seating area here, fridge, nice coffee machine. Coffee from Brazil and Ethiopia. Oh, Shemara Coffee. This coffee shop is actually downstairs. I'm excited to try that. King size bed. We have dressers. I love the style of this bathroom. Perfect. Now let's go to Target.
Tracey, how excited are you for your yearly trip to Target?
I'm super pumped, although I know my husband at some point is gonna be like, Tracey, let's go.
Literally in about 5 minutes.
I'm not looking forward to that part.
You deserve 5 minutes. Vlogging like this in a Target makes me feel like an American mommy vlogger, which I'm sure Tracey will do at some point when we have kids. Come shop with me at Target.
I found my cutest Mickey PJs.
Did you find everything you wanted?
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to just walk around and see every aisle, but my husband...
But then I get impatient.
Trust me, you already were impatient.
So this is our hotel right there. And right beside there, there's a nice little pizzeria called Blaze. It's been packed since we arrived.
To be honest, I just thought, I'm like, I hope we can even get a table.
We'll see. We assume it's gonna be good,
I mean, it's a Wednesday
I'm
night.
kind of a pizza connoisseur, so I'll let you know.
So as we walked in, it's actually a brewing company. We thought Blaze, like just the pizza, but like this whole 2-page spread is their own beers and stuff. They even have their own seltzer, their own cider, a lot. Now I'm even more excited. Okay, so I got something a little out there that I don't normally get, but it looked really good, sounded really good. Fig and ricotta. You have to try that. That is so good.
I got the chorizo one. Pretty good. Okay, Blaze pizza, definitely delicious.
Really
more
good.
like very like American style pizza, like not authentic Italian pizza,
yeah.
which we love. So overall, personally, I would give it a 7 out of 10 for pizza.
I'm only gonna go 7.5 because my fig and ricotta, I didn't expect
that
it
was
to be
really
good,
good.
and it was really good. So for that, it gets an extra half.
Now we gotta walk all the way back to our hotel. Oh no, we made it.
We even got some leftovers for tomorrow.
So back to our room. We're gonna relax, maybe watch a movie, Leo,
Yeah.
on Netflix. We'll let you know how it was. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna see you guys in the morning. Stay posted for some emotion at the end. Because basically, like, we're doing this trip from my family to go see Tracey's family in Nova Scotia.
We always just break it up because the drive can be so long.
Yeah.
So this is what we try to do, at least on one of the ways. On the way back, it's just a straightforward drive.
So see you in the morning for the rest of the road trip from this time the United States to Nova Scotia. Good morning, it is 6 a.m. We slept pretty good, a very comfy bed, but massive pillow, so both our necks are like, just icky. So I'm just gonna go get the car, which we parked a few blocks away, so we can pack up all our luggages, and then up to Chick-Fil-A, then up to Halifax. Hi, no worries. Thank you so much.
So this morning we got, what did you get? You got a spicy chicken sandwich, like basically on a biscuit. And I think it's the same thing, just like the chicken biscuit. And then I got an egg and bacon sandwich with mini hash browns, diet lemonade. That's our breakfast. Good old Chick-Fil-A breakfast.
Hi, how are you?
Where does everyone live?
In Kenya.
Alright. How long are we absent for Canada?
Just about 24 hours. Just coming from Montreal, heading to Halifax.
In all honesty, he was the nicest Canadian border person that we've had in years. Like, that's the way I remember it when I was traveling as a kid around. But yeah, so nice. We have just crossed back into Canada, and to celebrate, as Dave would say,
we're gonna celebrate with the finest strawberry juice, aka new flavor of Monster.
one that we only sell in the States. To be honest, I'm not so sure how I feel about it. It's Strawberry Dream, which makes me think it's gonna be like a sweet strawberry.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
Okay, so we have about another 5 hours of driving left, so we thought we'd do a little bit of a Q&A update. We're gonna try not to repeat ones that we do pretty much every year. So if you're interested in knowing like our backstory and things like that, there's once a year we do all about us, if that makes sense. Question and answers. But now, we're gonna go a little rapid fire on some of the new ones that we got. What is your favorite airline? Right now, currently it's Qatar. Those are for long hauls. Favorite domestic?
Oh, Thai Smile.
Has a little special heart spot in David's heart.
Just you and me, just you and me, we love your smile.
What is Tracey's non-YouTube job? At this point, I actually work full-time for us. I do all of like the admin, planning, finances, anything that is not creative is me.
Yeah, I film and I edit. Tracey does literally everything else.
Yeah, I love it.
But what were you doing before?
Oh, before I was a nurse back in Canada. And then I left that. What's left on our bucket list? Pretty much everything.
Everything. Like, we've been to like about 25 countries together, and there's 197 countries, so the balance is my bucket list.
Pretty much. Yeah. As for activities, I think the monkey run is high up.
Monkey run is very high. The train through the Sahara Desert.
For me, like a North Pole or Alaskan cruise.
Yeah.
Like one of those ones, but those are a little expensive. Have you ever gotten your tongue stuck on a frozen metal pole? No.
In Canada, your parents literally have to tell you when you're kids not to do that during the winter.
Frozen metal poles.
But I think that all of us kind of like just did it a little bit to see. I've never got stuck, but yeah.
I've never truly done it because...
But if you're wondering, it is a real thing. Like, your hot tongue on a cold pole that's like frosty, you're literally gonna get stuck.
And you're gonna lose your tongue. Not your tongue, your layer of your tongue.
Yeah, or you have to like pour hot water on your tongue to make it like unstuck.
Not fun.
Yeah, no. Don't lick a cold pole.
Okay, so the next one, do you think you'll ever go back to living in Canada?
I think we will, but like many years ahead kind of thing.
Like, I can't say no because all of our family is there, but for the foreseeable future, I'm gonna say no.
Like right now, I have no interest
in living in Canada. Yeah. So then to follow up on that is basically, if you could choose your next country of residence, where would it be?
So if I could choose like a next country of residence, like to stay there like long term, would probably like be somewhere in like East Asia, like Vietnam or Thailand, and mainly because I would just like to live a complete different lifestyle. Yeah. Compared to like Kenya currently.
I agree. Now, we've talked about this on a live, and our members know as well. However,
talking about membership, you should check it out. Extra videos, early releases, emojis, bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, what is our plan? It's 2024. We have always said we'd be in Kenya for 4 years. They said, are you guys in Kenya long term? Or are you planning to move away?
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, it's not a secret. When we first arrived in Kenya, we said we would be in Kenya ideally for 4 years.
Yeah.
And the 4-year is expiring like
June, July.
June, July, something like that, 2024.
Yeah.
So according to our plan, we are leaving around that date, and that is still the plan.
Yeah.
So the plan now is to go back to Canada for maybe like
a month
4
or 2.
to 6 weeks, something like that.
We need to get some things organized.
Get
back
our stuff
home.
together, and then after that, the plan is like to basically not have a house for a year or 2, and literally like just travel the world, and depending on like, you know, how the channel goes and how much money we can make and sustain ourselves and everything, see how that goes. But yeah, if you guys keep watching our videos, we should be able to like travel the world and show you the world.
Yeah,
that's a plan. So
we are officially gonna go the full-time route. You will not have employment this time.
That's stressful.
It's like it's a little bit of a big leap, but I think we're both ready for it at this point. We're at the point where we need to try, or else we're really gonna regret not trying. So sink or swim, June, July, we're going for it.
We're going.
Please stick around. Come see where we're gonna go. We don't even know where we're going yet, but
we have no idea. We're gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So just a little quick Q&A update. Now please tell me you did not drink all that Monster, because I only had 2 sips.
There's a little bit left.
Why am I not surprised? Officially just crossed into Nova Scotia, so now only 2 hours on the dot left. Feels super good to be home with everyone, and like all the kids have grown too so much since, especially since
1 year.
You last saw them.
Yeah,
like insane. Anyways, we just had an evening of catching up. You were playing with the kids, running around like crazy as usual.
Lots of it. Yep. It's good stuff. I'm happy to do it now. We'll talk again in 4 days if I'm still good running around non-stop. But in the meantime, it's a good time. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna do another video with Tracey's family doing a few cool things around Nova Scotia. Yeah. But until then, see you guys.
And the next one.